mean that she ain't told out. Your mother ran this thing round and she already. I put that in the control and told the video. Show the cover stock control out.
It's Johnny.
It's Johnny Cash. Hey, baby.
I was just trying to fill everybody out, see how everything goes.
So you ready for it, man? I'm definitely ready, bro. This season 2 about to be crazy.
Girl, Terry J, y'all already know I'm coming with it, and I ain't keeping my mouth closed this season. I'm gonna tell y'all just like it is. Period.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. City with my woo. Yeah, we tuned in HotxMagOnlineRadio. Yeah, she put that work in there, you know it shows. So who's fucking with this online radio?
Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your girl, Terry J. Well, HotxMag Online Radio. Okay. Listen, you guys. I know y'all heard my voice. My voice sounds crazy. Please excuse my voice. Your girl is not feeling well today, but we back at it. It don't matter. The grind don't stop. Okay. So if you're in the comments right now, let me know how y'all feeling. We got another special guest coming up live tonight. That's right. I know y'all seen the flyers and everything. You know, I love this show because I meet some dope music artists. You know, like people are super dope, talented. And you know, one thing I will say about this interview tonight, it's definitely given big energy. It's definitely given a lot of talent, and it's also given some positivity as well. And I like all of that. You know what I'm saying? We all need some of that. So what we gonna do? We're gonna get into the music video for the music artist that I am interviewing tonight, Jay Biggz in the building. Okay. Period, y'all. I'm gonna try to drink my water, get my voice back, and then we're gonna get into this music video, y'all. Let's get it. But listen, make sure that y'all like, comment. If you're on YouTube, what's popping, Kelvin? What's popping? And make sure that y'all subscribe on YouTube as well. We about to get into this music video, y'all. I need y'all to vibe out. I need y'all to click that share button. Act like y'all know where that's at. Click that share button. It takes 1 second. Right now, not later, but right now, click that share button because we about to get into this music video. It's called Give Us Free, featuring Fair Fitted and Tina. I want to say her name is, but it's gonna pop up too. So make sure that y'all subscribe and stay tuned in. Let's get it popping, y'all.
Give us free. We thought the end is slavery, but they just dropped the whips and joined the police. Give us free. They talking blue lives matter, but leaving bodies in the street. That's why you're scared that you ain't. Lord, give me freedom. Freedom ain't free. Freedom ain't free. I'm a black activist. Pump my fist to the sky while I'm kneeling on one knee. Scream Kaepernick while I'm high. Just celebrating life, cause statistically speaking, between COVID and the police, I shouldn't even be alive. But still, I came to upset the status quo. Hey yo, I'm here to let them all know the realness that you're hearing in your ear is so revered for curing illness, cause I'm sick with supernatural flow. Whoa, be losing them cause they moving this too slow. Be breaking them chains, no Daenerys or Jon Snow. The realest that you know all always first ones to go, but still hate me or love me, freedom's worth dying for. I don't shut up for no one, I'll die for this shit. I don't respect the piggies that kill with the quicks. I can't believe that this system even exists. At this point, just to feel safe, you need a fully loaded clip. Give us free. We thought to end is slavery, but they just dropped the whips and joined the police. Give us free. They talking blue lives matter, but leaving bodies in the street. That's why you see cause you weak. Lord, give me freedom. Freedom ain't free, freedom ain't free.
Stop that murder. Make me wanna put down the mic and pick up the burner. This is something we live every day, it's not unheard of. They don't respect anything civil. They want war and encore of what we once endured. They hate to see us thriving. They wanna make America great again, bring the tribes in. They constantly plotting while we simply surviving. Surprise them by the way we make a way out of no ways fighting. My soul is guided while the soul is dying. Trying to annihilate the people who was here before. And we the ones who open up the doors. Africa's the origin. I've been here, now I'm born again. Mortal sin, sophisticated and eradicated. The way that this world is going is just getting me agitated, aggravated. But stupidity's captivating. Let the mind control be activated. I'm the innovator. Here's your
Give us free. We thought to end is slavery, but they just dropped the whips and joined the police. Give us free. They talking blue lives matter, but leaving bodies in the street. That's why you scared cause you weak. Lord, give me freedom. Freedom ain't free, freedom ain't free. These pigs are killing us in these things. It's not safe up in these streets cause they shooting like movie scenes. Hearing our screams, only protecting and serving each other to cover misdeeds. Crush the neck of a detained man who said he can't breathe. They clearly know what they seen, killing our people, destroying our dreams, and then walk away from murder scenes on temporary leave. Who remembers George Floyd? Who protects our little colored girls and boys from legal gangsters who only destroy? Officer, please don't make me another statistical woe. All of this meaningless savagery gotta go, no depravity gotta grow. How Breonna Taylor's and George Floyd's murder was walking free, I really wanna know. Gotta move different when targeted, had to learn some lessons. Our people murdered every week, it seems it got me stressed. My badge holders, egotistical issues and weapons, gunning down the citizens they charged with protecting his heck. Give us free. We thought to end is slavery, but they just dropped the whips and joined the police. Give us free. They talking blue lives matter, but leaving bodies in the street. That's why you scared cause you weak. Lord, give me freedom. Freedom ain't free, freedom ain't free. We thought to end is slavery, but they just dropped the whips and joined the police. Give us free. They talking blue lives matter, but leaving bodies in the street. That's why you scared cause you weak. Lord, give me freedom. Freedom ain't free, freedom ain't free.
When the cops is doing on people extra foul, right now we are way past flagrants. They trying to diminish our tradition, but see that's way past sacred. Hands tied, you still slow down. Man, that is way past blatant. See, our ancestors created this pavement that you're trying to hold us for payment, where souls become molded and faded, minds turning old, become vacant. Sorrow this statements mixed to the homes of whose faces cried tears due to waking up seeing they lost souls.
Okay. We see y'all here. First of all, that was fire. I don't know about y'all, but I like videos like that because it's not your usual. You know what I mean? It's not always, oh, let's go to the club, let's shake sound, let's twerk sound, let's get this money. You know what I mean? It's about more real life situations. And I like when music artists do songs like that because believe it or not, people my age and older and even especially younger don't really know the history of a lot of this. You know, you could say a name like, let's say if we're talking about maybe somebody my son's age, for instance, like somebody who's 11, you might be like George Floyd, There's a chance they heard of it or there's a chance they didn't. And to be honest with you, that's a problem. They should have heard of that name and know from the top when you hear that name, what that means, what that stands for, and what happened with that situation. So I love when music artists actually use their talents to spread the word because not everybody do know, you know what I mean? And it's the same things when it comes to Christians and, you know, all the other religions and everything like that, you know, when they actually do Christian music and stuff like that. I think that's dope because a lot of people need that in their life. You know what I mean? They don't just always need turn up music. So I'm super excited for tonight, you guys, because like I said, I feel like this is going to be a dope interview. I don't know about y'all, but if you're tuning in right now, I want to know a lot more about Mr. Jay Biggz. Okay, I want to know how he got started in the game, what made him go the route that he went, plus so much more. So what we gonna do? We gonna bring him live. Shout out to Mia. What's up, King Blue? What's poppin'? Okay, so and huge shout out to my sis Fair Fitted. Okay, with an I, never a Y. Love Fair Fitted. Okay, like I've been working with her for years, and yeah, that's sis right there. So I'm super excited. But with further ado, let's get into it. What's good? What's good?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, how are you?
What's up, Tara? I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate the time, man. I've been waiting to get on the show for a minute, so I'm geeked. I'm super excited, yeah.
Yes, and I'm excited to have you on the show. You know, we just seen your music video, which I told them is super, super dope. I like the message. I like the visual. And I also like how y'all made it into like a Facebook live type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, like it was live broadcasting and y'all talking to the people. You know, I really like that. That was dope.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it for sure. That one was really emotional for me. Like I went through a lot of that might be one of the most emotional tracks I've ever done for real. Like, and that was just based on the time period, what was going on all through that time, and it wasn't just George Floyd. It was a bunch of colored people getting messed up by police. You know what I'm saying? And that messed with my mental, especially because of where I was physically during that time. Like I really couldn't do anything except watch all of this going down. Like, and at the same time that was going down, I was like trapped in my own body. Like I had I got into a car wreck in 20. So
Gosh.
I was in a check this. I was in a body brace. So
Wow.
metal rod down my spine for like almost a year, and it took me a few years to recover after that, even after I got it off. So I was trapped in my own body for a while, and while that was going on, the pandemic was going on, George Floyd, all the police brutality was going on, and I couldn't do anything but sit in a neck brace and watch all of it happen. And while I was going through one of the darkest times in my life, I was just coming up with rhymes. Like that saved me, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that kept my mental, like, from going to the dark places. You know what I'm saying? Like that kept me focused.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear about that car accident. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's messed up, but I'm blessed to still be here. So I figure that means I'm on the right path.
Absolutely. God is good. That's for sure.
All the
So
time.
for the people that are tuning in right now, let them know where you representing from.
Man, it's your boy Jay Biggz, you know what I'm saying? Homewood all day, born and raised, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? So I do it all for the love, man. It's all Pittsburgh with me. It's all, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm trying to change my story at all. It's all heavy Pittsburgh vibes over here.
Yes. I heard the Steelers I think are actually playing in the city today.
Yeah, I think they're playing the Bucks today. Yeah. I had the time ready. You see, I like
he was ready. I know that's right. Wow. So where did this talent come from? Let's take it back. You know, how did you first get started in the music business or making music?
Well, one of my producers, who happens to be my father as well, shout out to Fat Dundada, he likes to argue with me about this because I say that I started rapping. I started rapping my freshman year of college. That's when I say it started, because it actually started on a dare. Like I did singing for a while. I used to sing in my church choir, and then I've been singing like practically my whole life. And I got to freshman year of college, and one of my roommates, he was into beat making. He was a producer. So we're listening to these beats, and one of the beats just was really hard, and we're all sitting there. It was about 5 of us in the room, and he was like, "Hey, you do music, right?" I was like, "I sing. I don't, He was like, man, you think you could write a rap? And I was like, yeah, probably. You know what I'm saying? So he bet like me and two of my boys that, you know what I'm saying, hey man, y'all write a quick 16, come back tomorrow and we'll see what happens. If it's dope, we record it. So I came back the next day with my 16, I spit it, and everybody, oh, so it was like pretty much all downhill from there. By the time I was done with freshman year of college, I went to go see my dad when he came to pick me up, and I told him, I was like, I don't think I want to do pre-med anymore. I was in the pre-med program.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore.
What was it? What? I'm sorry. What was it about it that you didn't like?
It was the creativity. It felt familiar. It felt, even though like that was the first time I'd actually sat down with a pen and pad to write a rhyme. It felt like it was supposed to happen. It felt like everything that I had done that year, going to classes in the pre-med program, I was just doing that to do it.
Right.
In that one moment when I wrote that verse, that was like, that made me feel like, whoa, this is better than everything I've been doing this year. I haven't felt into anything like I felt into that verse like that.
Right.
Invested in it, and I was like, maybe this could be a path that I could walk down it, you know, as opposed to what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't really emotionally invested in what I was doing in college. That was just kind of, you know how when you in high school and you have guidance counselors and they tell you, oh, you have good scores in math and science, maybe you should be a doctor. I'm like, okay. You know, when you're 17 and you don't know what you're trying to do, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So you just take what they tell you to take. But once I wrote that verse, something changed, and I told my dad, I was like, hey, I think I want to do this. So he put on some music. I rapped for him, and he said, okay. He stopped the car. He was like, man, I'm gonna give you 5 years. If you can focus on this and we really see some momentum, then we'll keep going with it. If not, then you got to pick another lane. So I told him, okay, we made a deal.
Right.
5 years after that, I was in Atlanta meeting with the A&R from Grand Hustle Studios.
Okay.
So it was pretty much a wrap after that. We pretty much just hit the ground running. But see, Dundada, my father, he'll tell you a different story. See, he says that I actually started rapping way sooner than that, because when I was young, my grandmother used to take me and my sister to little creative workshops, drawing, sketching, paint, and one of them was a poetry workshop, and I really did well in that. So I've been writing poetry for a long time, and I never really stopped. Like, I kind of pivoted, but I never really stopped doing that. And so I think that has a lot to do also with why when dude asked me to write that verse, it came natural to me.
Right.
And, if you listen to my dad tell it, he'll be like, man, you've been writing rhymes since you was like 10. So I don't know. Like we it's two different stories, but either way, like, it was all downhill. Once I really committed to it, it was a wrap after that.
Right. That is dope. Now I know, like, even what you said, how, you were taking risks and, trying new things. I know there was a time where you were probably like, oh my goodness, I'm nervous about this. What was that one time you felt it really shook you up, or took you on a ringer in a game?
So that trip I mentioned to Atlanta to go to Grand Hustle Studios, that was a whole weekend event. Like, I had actually been called down to perform at the A3C. Shout out to Shay Starr down in Atlanta. Shout out to Dion Dupree, you know what I'm saying? Ground Mode Music World, you know what I'm saying? So we was moving and shaking, and I was going all over Atlanta doing shows, and that was one of the biggest shows that I had done. Like, I had never performed for like a festival or anything like that before. So when I went down for the A3C, it was like a whole different vibe. Like, it felt like it was the next level, and that made me kind of nervous. I got a little. I felt a little bit of imposter syndrome. Like, man, should I be here doing this? Like, what? Why am I like, yo? This is weird. This is crazy. Like, but the more it kept happening, the more I was just like, wow, man, like this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can really do this. It's cool. Like, these are just people like you and me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met with the A&Rs at Grand Hustle, and I told them about how I started music, and I let them hear a couple of tracks, and we just vibed. I still talk to him to this day. Shout out to Woodrow.
Hey.
But yeah, it was really eye-opening because before you take that leap, you're not really sure of what you're capable of. You're not really sure of where the journey is going to take you, and that is a lot of the scary part of it, is that uncertainty. But once you overcome that hurdle, it's definitely an experience. Like, and I'm still on the roller coaster. Like, I'm just, it's crazy.
As you should be. I mean, that's exciting. I mean, our whole journey, especially when, you know, a lot of people can relate to this, even if it's not music, anything that you do, we kind of go on a hopeful spree in hopes that it works out. And there's times when it does, and there's times when it doesn't. So, you know, the nerves of, will this work out, is normal completely. But I'm glad that it did work out on your end, because like I was mentioning, you are talented. And I feel like your sound is different too. And I feel like that's what stands out, you know, in the game, because a lot of people who start music, and no matter what generation, you got people who sound different and stand out, and those are your legends. And then you have the ones that kind of just go with the wave. They just want to be out there, you know, they're keeping up with the sound. So I want to ask you, for yourself, if you had to describe your sound in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
I would say real, bold,
okay,
and probably prolific.
Oh, that's a big one. Okay.
Yeah, I when I started doing this too, because I had it's funny that you mentioned that, like, my style being different, because when I first started this, I had a lot of people that were trying to tell me, like, maybe you should change your style up, maybe you should do it this way, this isn't really what's hot on the radio right now, so maybe you shouldn't go that route. And with all due respect to everybody, because I'm always open to constructive criticism, and I love hearing what people think, and, you know what I'm saying, using any advice that I get. But with all due respect to all those people, and y'all know who you are, I just felt like if I was gonna have any success at this, then it would be as genuine a journey as possible. Like, that was gonna be how I guess stand out from other people, you know. So I try not to, like, lie on the track. Every piece of music I make is a little piece of who I am.
There you go. Yeah.
Which I think makes it more relatable.
Yeah. And agreed. I do. I feel like it does make it more relatable. One, because what a lot of people, I think, get away from, especially in this generation, and especially the newer generation, they get away from the fact that when an artist is actually feeling what they're saying, so are their listeners. Because no matter what type of music you make, everybody listens to those songs for a reason. You know, for me, I might be having a sad day, I might want to listen to slower music, or a R&B day and listen to R&B music. Right. But if I listen to the song and I'm not feeling the vibe, like, because the artist isn't feeling the vibe, it's not doing anything. And that's what I like about y'all music video that you had with Farrah and Tina, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, with Farrah and Tina was, I felt it. Like, it was like, I don't know. Like, of course, the visual shows y'all, like, y'all laugh and like y'all talking to the people, but it really felt like y'all were talking to us. I seen the emotion on y'all face. Even the coloring of the scene behind y'all was darker, you know, where y'all kind of came out of the shadows. And if I had to pick one word, towards your music, I would say brave, because a lot of people are scared to make music like that and to talk about it, because they feel like there's certain doors that would not open if they did so.
Yeah.
But that's not always true. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it is dope. Every word that you said, plus the big word, and brave. I definitely think that definitely describes your sound for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate.
Absolutely. For sure. Now, because of all of that, like I said, you stand out. You got your own style. But who did you look up to growing up? Who are some of your biggest musical influences?
Oh, I've always loved J. Cole. I've always loved Kendrick Lamar. There are certain I actually like lyrical rappers. I'm cool when I'm in the club. I like hearing, you know what I'm saying? I like hearing the, club jams and everything, and that's all cool. But I really, really like, you know what I'm saying, lyrical style. Like I really like, King Los. There's this dude Logic One. That's
Okay.
really, really dope. I don't know if he's even broke out from the independent scene, but he's really dope. Like I like music that takes me, like you said, on a ride. It takes you on a journey. It makes you feel something, like not just like the club jams. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Right.
Take a little ass every now and then, but I really like the thought provoking lyrics. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely more like a lyrical rapper.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I definitely agree. I like Kendrick. Y'all probably gonna chew me up for this, but Kendrick, so when he came out, when he started dissing Drake is when bro really got my attention. Like he always been dope. There was a song he did way back. And I actually didn't hear it until he started dissing Drake, because I'm like, let me look up Kendrick. Let me look up more. But it was a video, and you probably know because you like Kendrick, but there was a video where him and his girl was arguing, but
Yeah,
the visual was crazy.
yeah, it
Like,
was.
that's insane.
Yeah, he knows he's very, very good at weaving a story and keeping like the audience engaged. Like I will say that for sure. And um that was a part of his genius because like you said, like you didn't like really pay attention until he started to be Drake. And I feel like that's what he did that for in the first place. Like
Yeah.
he did it to stoke that interest, that rivalry, and unfortunately Drake took it in the wrong context. He took it in a way that was negative, but like it was all part of the sport. I heard
Yeah.
Kendrick interview recently. He just said it. He was like, he was like, rap is like a sport to me. It's all about, the back and forth. So
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't, I don't think it was ill intent at all. I think it was just a part of the rap game. He was getting eyes back on hip hop, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of his, that's part of his genius.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like, thank you, Brian, by the way. I appreciate you. Salute to you. I think it's kind of like when a person they got me messed up. Cause that was Kendrick in that moment. He's like, listen, man, I'm trying to do my thing, trying to let people know I'm really talented and they need to listen. But since you stepping in the way, let me make you an example.
Exactly.
And if anybody focused on what happened, look what happened. He got to do the Super Bowl. He got all this clout, and to the point where Drake was like, yo, allegedly, he's suing.
Yeah, I heard.
You know what I mean? So I'm just like, woo, it got spicy.
Yeah,
Like, and if y'all read the media, y'all know the truth. I just say allegedly because they ain't coming for me.
exactly. We don't need them coming for any of our platforms. Like keep HotxX is cool. Don't.
I swear. Keep that over there. Oh my gosh. So listen, because Brian just mentioned something. He said, oh, I only heard Give Us Free. There's another one called Berg Boy, but you guys, there's so much more too. And we got 2 songs tonight we're actually going to get into. But before we do, this is the time that I say, let's talk about it. Because for this time, let's talk about your latest single / project that you dropped. What was that?
So You just mentioned Berg Boy. Berg Boy is the most recent project. Now, I definitely explained that I went through a really dark time a few years ago, and it took me years to kind of bounce back from that. And Berg Boy is kind of the narration of that. Berg Boy is a grouping of several feelings, emotions, and tribulations that I was going through before, during, and after what I went through, getting brace off, rehabbing, doing all of that. So it was, yeah, it's Berg Boy is like a collection of emotions put through, formed by me, Dandada, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Dion Dupree. Like it was a grouping of 10 songs that, you know, kind of encompassed all the emotions I was going through during a really rough time.
Nice. We gotta hear that one.
Yeah,
We
so
definitely gotta hear that one.
so that's the name of the whole project, Berg Boy. The song that you just played, Give Us Free, that was actually the first Berg Boy single that I dropped. Shout out to Dion Dupree. It because it actually got considered for a Grammy nomination.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, that was the first single. Oh, shout out to Brian Hill too. I see you in the comments and everything. That's Fat Dandada right there. That's him.
Hey, Dandada.
What'd it say? Jay Biggz was raised on Earth, Wind and Fire, Public Enemy, Wu-Tang. Yup. Facts.
Oh my gosh, Earth, Wind and Fire is fire.
Yup. He would know too. That's my father, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Brian.
That's the head producer of Middy's Bomb Squad, Mr. Fat Dandada himself.
Yes, huge shout out. Y'all dope. I love the movement that y'all got going.
Yeah, shout out to my team, man. I couldn't do it without them, man. I love all of y'all, man. Like, so Give Us Free was definitely the first single. Who Knew is the second single. It's out right now. You know what I'm saying? It just dropped. So that's the second single that's dropping. And yeah, we're just gonna keep it pushing from there. I'm definitely dropping like 2 more singles, and then I'm gonna drop the whole Berg Boy project.
Oh, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Now, one thing that stuck out to me was during the time that you made Berg Boy, you were saying, you know, you went through a lot of stuff. So a lot of that is going to resemble in the project. So is there a specific lyric or line throughout the project or on one song that you feel really personally relates to you?
Well, the whole project is very personal, but let's see, if I had to pick a lyric, I always reference Give Us Free because that one was so much emotion going into that. Like
it was
so much like psychological turmoil like that I put onto the page for that one. Yeah. But there's actually a song called Blood, Sweat, and Tears on the project where I basically illustrate everything that I've been through. Like that's the one where I kind of break down all the negative that happened to me. So there's a lyric on Blood, Sweat, and Tears that goes, a semi-truck couldn't stop me, the neck brace couldn't hold me back, now nobody's safe because I get off, I'm free, and I'm ready to go on attack.
Oh, okay.
That basically tells the whole thing. That's basically everything that Berg Boy is about. Like there was one point where I was really low. I didn't know if I was going to be able to walk again. So as soon as I got the brace off and the rehab and everything was going well, that's basically how I felt. Like I was like, I'm all right, I'm chomping at the bit, I'm ready to get back in and start making some music. Like I hit up Dandada and we hit up Dion Dupree. Dion already had a studio set up and everything. Like we was like, he was ready for me. Like, and shout out to Dion as well, just because when you go through something like that, you find out like who's really, really down for you. Like Dion was one of the people that held me down during that time. Dandada is another one of those people that held me down during one of the roughest times of my life. My sister, my aunts and uncles. You know, my granddad called me my granddad called me every once in a while I was going through that. By the way, shout out to Dorsey Records. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But yeah, you definitely find out like who's really down for you. Like Dion was calling me, making sure I was okay, and while he was doing that, you know, and once I told him that the hospital visits were going good, he immediately started gathering up local producers that he knew, like people that he felt would gel with my sound. Like he set up a whole situation so that by the time I was ready to come back, like he took me right to the people that I needed to be with to get my boy finished. So
that is dope. And he shout out to Dion. Dion's great. You know, he tries to help as much as he can. Even the 10 million things he got going on, you know, he never let that stop him. And, you know, it's always love for Dion. Shout out to Grind Mode. Shout out to his thing he got going on too. Ladies of Grind Mode. Shout out to all of that. Like, shout out to D.
That's Mr. Grind Mode right there. Just like you said, he got 10 million things going on at once. Like that, like ripping and running all the time. And he's a way to take care of all the people that he cares about. So like definitely shout out to Dion, man. That's definite love, yo.
Yeah, all the time. And we're telling you guys this because, you know, in this city I hear a lot, oh, people don't want to support, people don't want to help out, they want to just, you know, be above you. Well, Dion ain't one of them. He wants to build with you or help you build. And even if it gets to a point where somebody might surpass, if you do, he's still gonna cheer you on. That's what type of person Dion is.
Absolutely.
So definitely check everything out he got going on. If y'all see an event, go pop out, go support, because y'all around good people. Facts.
Definitely do that. A Grind Mode event, you're definitely having a good time at that.
For sure.
Don't matter what it is. If Grind Mode is involved, it's definitely worth popping out.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, that is what's up. So as I mentioned, we have 2 songs from you that we're actually gonna play tonight because I have more questions, but I want, you know, the fans to get a second, grab their drink if they want to, and get a taste of your music real quick if my computer acts right. Y'all know one thing, technology is something else sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't live without it, but it's something else sometimes.
Absolutely.
So what we're going to do, so this is a session, you guys, called Vibe Out With Us. This is a point where y'all can turn up your phones, y'all speakers, your computers, whatever y'all listening to us on. Y'all can get something to drink while you're listening, and we're going to listen to the songs. Then we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to let Mr. Jay Biggz choose himself. Which song should we play first? Who Knew or Blessings?
Who Knew, for sure. That's the next joint that's dropping.
Okay.
So we definitely want to do Who Knew first, for sure.
All right. Well, y'all heard it. Boss Man said Who Knew. So let's get into Who Knew, y'all. Stay tuned in. Y'all tuned in to HotxXMag Online Radio. We'll be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, check this out, man. Listen to the scratch. 1, 2, 3.
Jay Biggz. Bomb Squad. Jay be getting spiritual with the lyrical voodoo. A warrior chopping hock and I'm Zulu. Exposing the lesser rappers is poo-poo. No gaga, your rappers is talking, I say nada. While I'm feeling like the son of young Mufasa. Puffing like Rastas, my blade homeboy, I'm a master. And Afro Samurai working for NASA. Show enough, you too slow, my moving is faster. And yeah, I'm a stumble but never fall. Got my eyes on the throne, a young man rumble. I roar top a pile of bones. I'm pressing the zone, lyrically gifted. Vicious, flipping them syllables with the quickness. I can't leave it alone, no, I'm addicted. I spit relentless and merciless, and that seems to be the consensus. Leave a murder scene bloody red like the creator of Boofu. I get some instrumentals like who knew? Who knew Jay be getting live? Who knew Jay be spitting fire? Who knew Bomb Squad be smoking on that shit that had you floating in the sky? Who knew Jay be on the ride? It should come as no surprise. Started off spitting lyrics on my own, now it seems as though a nigga has arrived. Who knew Jay be getting live? Who knew Jay be spitting fire? Who knew Bomb Squad be smoking on that shit that had you floating in the sky? Who knew Jay be on the ride? It should come as no surprise. Started off spitting lyrics on my own, now it seems as though a nigga has arrived. Who knew? Give a a few clues. It's a dude who get the loot, keep it true with the crew. Kenny B, triple deuce, dude. They gon' chew through like a dog off the leash, nigga. You ain't the shit, but you poo-poo. But you do. Get funky, we gon' hit you with a boost. I pull through in the new coupe, feelin' too smooth. Hit the button on these niggas like, ooh. Come out your mouth like a tooth loose with the rah-rah, woo-woo. We gon' fit you when the noose loose. Swing low, nigga, swoop. Kicking up the chair underneath you motherfuckers like, ooh. You a bird in a coop. Shoulda flew. Better duck when I duck, little goose. When you shoot, they gon' boop. When it's too cute, when I'm bomb squad, niggas, we gon' boop. Who knew JB getting live? Who knew JB spitting fire? Who knew bomb squad be smoking on that shit that had you floating in the sky? Who knew JB on the ride? It should come as no surprise. Started off spitting lyrics on my own, now it seems as though a nigga has arrived. Who knew JB getting live? Who knew JB spitting fire? Who knew bomb squad be smoking on that shit that had you floating in the sky? Who knew JB on the ride? It should come as no surprise. Started off spitting lyrics on my own, now it seems as though a nigga has arrived. Who knew that I would massacre the track and have niggas taking it back and how ignorantly I spit it? Who knew that I was feeling pugilistic? Lyrically, I'm bobbing, weaving with any of you rap niggas that's with it. Any of you rap niggas can get it, my nigga. I put my hands on them like they was catching the Holy Spirit. Cause I be spitting gospel, these combinations leave them in the hospital. That's how I know for sure that they can feel it. Don't know if you can handle it, bruh, cause when I'm flipping it on the track, I'm doing damage, bruh. My words are scandalous if I'm being totally candid. But you haters still think that you can manage, you're mistaken. So how long will it take before you lose? You don't know who the greatest is, by now get a blues clue. I got no competition, they get eaten like couscous. I stepped it with the crew, be like, who knew? Who knew JB getting live? Who knew JB spitting fire? Who knew bomb squad be smoking on that shit that had you floating in the sky? Who knew JB on the ride? It should come as no surprise. Started off spitting lyrics on my own, now it seems as though a nigga has arrived. Who knew JB getting live? Who knew JB spitting fire? Who knew bomb squad be smoking on that shit that had you floating in the sky? Who knew JB on the ride? It should come as no surprise. Started off spitting lyrics on my own, now it seems as though a nigga has arrived.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages,
I came here to slay.
proud to present
Bird boy. I'm feeling blessed, yes, no time to be stressed. I came here to slay him. I'm putting that pressure out, came in your chest and then leave your body where it's laying. No, I ain't come here to play, better tell him to pray, cause I heard your faith being tested. I'll leave him a mess, but if she's still standing, then you should be counting your blessings. I'm feeling blessed, yes, no time to be stressed. I came here to slay him. I put on that pressure out, came in your chest and then leave your body where it's laying. No, I ain't come here to play, better tell him to pray, cause I heard your faith being tested. I'll leave him a mess, but if you're still standing, then you should be counting your blessings. Niggas tired of the wait, on a mission trying to get the cake. Fuck anybody standing in my way, I'ma eat, then I'm licking the plate. I'm a glutton for victory, loving the taste. Chasing the bag and we getting them breaks. MEBS on the track, then that shit is money, and then Mr. Briggs. No Curtis Blow, but I'ma let you know how a nigga's supposed to be spitting. If you ain't catch that, you ain't real rap, you ain't cooking, get out of the kitchen. Keep a few bars on deck, just in case anyone try to be dissing. Don't mumble at me, speak up or it's getting no play and I ain't gon' listen. All of these shots and I aim with precision, so where do you want it, just make a decision. Lyrically, I'm a commando, my nigga, I'm Rambo and I don't be missing. Others have tried to ride but couldn't keep up, so they ended up quitting. You busters can practice forever and never come close to the shit I done written, so go get the money, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money. My team got so many heaters, it ain't even funny. It ain't even funny, nigga. My lyrics be shaming niggas, I make them look bummy. Bummy as hell. MEBS get money forever, my nigga, we run it. Run it. I'm blessed, yes, no time to be stressed. I came in to slay him. I'm putting that pressure out, came in your chest and then leave your body where it's laying. No, I ain't coming to play, better tell him to pray, cause I heard your faith being tested. I'll leave him a mess, but if you still standing, then you should be counting your blessings. I'm feeling blessed, yes, no time to be stressed. I came in to slay him. I put on that pressure out, came in your chest and then leave your body where it's laying. No, I ain't coming to play, better tell him to pray, cause I heard your faith being tested. I'll leave him a mess, but if you still standing, then you should be counting your blessings. Fucking crazy. Woke up on a blue moon,
afternoon, I was up late with the gargoyles. To say the flow was too cold, I froze on it at Elsa. I flew on Delta, she was too plain and jealous. I'm not that fella to be fucking around with them extras. Northside like Santa made a sex tape with Velma. And Shaggy was watching while stroking on his Scooby. I went to the movies while fucked up on Groovy. I slid like 2C, I was fucked up in a 2-seat with a drop top. Man, I talk a lot, I got a complex like Kanye. And the website that the song's on, I'm out west with LeBron's mom on a 10-speed just cruising. Got a tomboy, she come through. Kinda look like Lucius with a boost fake. Hey boo, I've been giving blues since Tuesday. Interviews in the coupe bay, daydreaming like Lupe. Sun guy like a Sunday, resurrected on a Monday. I'm feeling blessed, yes, will never be stressed. I get an L on the test cause I'm feeling blessed.
Yes, no time to be stressed, I came here to slay him. I'm putting that pressure out, came in your chest and then leave your body where it's laying. No, I ain't come here to play, better tell him to pray cause I hear faith being tested. I'll leave him a mess, but if you still standing then you should be counting your blessings. I'm feeling blessed, yes, no time to be stressed, I came here to slay him. I'm putting that pressure out, came in your chest and then leave your body where it's laying. No, I ain't come here to play, better tell him to pray cause I hear faith being tested. I'll leave him a mess, but if you still standing then you should be counting your blessings. Counting my blessings and trying my best not to give in to stress in everyday deed. And understandably, especially considering what the fuck happened to me. But the thing that you learn when your body is trapped is letting your mind go free. So I smoke a lot of tree in appreciation of the fact that I'm living and breathing. And by the grace of the ganja, a sort of enlightenment showed me the way. Even the injured lion could regain his strength when he forced to remain in a cage. Freedom would certainly come, just had to be focused on that or be going insane. Just let your wounds heal, sit back and be patient and wait on the day. And then it came, I'm freed, and all of my pain just turned into true will. Took it back to the wild, so I stalk on my prey. Been a while since I had me a new kill. I'm sharper than thousands of Hanzo swords that Uma collected to do bill. Wasn't the Matrix, now I'm woke while all of these idiots taking the blue pill. I'm the one, I see the code, I'm getting it done. All of you haters is part of a system that's rigid, but I just be in it for fun. I do whatever I want, and that's why the agents be pissed at me shooting their guns. Cause I be they kryptonite, they weaker, and I get my strength from the sun. So go get the money, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money. My team got so many heaters, it ain't even funny. It ain't even funny, nigga. My lyrics be shaming niggas, I make them look bummy. Funny as hell. Any BS get money forever, my nigga, we run it. Right, yo, fucking blessed. Yes, no time to be stressed, I came here to slay him. I'm pulling that pressure out, came in your chest, and then leave your body where it's laying. No, I ain't come here to play, better tell him to pray, cause I hear your faith being tested. I'm leaving him a mess, but if you still standing, then you should be counting your blessings. I'm feeling blessed, yes, no time to be stressed, I came here to slay him. I put on that pressure out, came in your chest, and then leave your body where it's laying. No, I ain't come here to play, better tell him to pray, cause I hear your faith being tested. I'm leaving him a mess, but if you still standing, then you should be counting your blessings. Jay Biggz, Drake, counting your blessings. Word boy, you already know. Take us out.
Fire, that one was fire. Okay. I like that one. What do you say? Yeah. I'm feeling blessed. Yes, no time to be stressed, right?
Yep.
I like that. Okay. I felt that too. As y'all will say, clock it. Listen, I think you just became one of my favorite independent music artists. I like your music.
That's crazy praise. I appreciate that, Tara.
For sure.
No, you kick it around a lot of music, motherfucker. So that's crazy. That's
you be spitting, and I like how you switched it up. Like I was big on that. Even when I did music, I was big on switching it up. And then your switch up in that song was crazy. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate that for sure. That's big praise.
Absolutely. I definitely like your songs. And I'm gonna be on out of those two songs, like I could honestly see music like that in the Super Bowl one day. I could. It gives hype, it gives creative, it gives different, and it gives switch up. You know, it just, I don't know. I can see a whole set for the Super Bowl one day. So yeah, shout out to you. Those songs is dope.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. So if people wanted to check out those songs, is it available on all major music platforms?
So Give Us Free is available on all platforms, but right now we're kind of pivoting into like an exclusivity type thing. So all of my music is going to be available exclusively on mebsmusic.com.
Ooh, okay. Now, for the people that don't know what that is, explain that a little bit more for them.
That is a personal website that we have set up for my music, as well as anybody that's affiliated with our group. Like me, Fat Dundada, Dion Dupree, we have formed a sort of conglomerate of like-minded creatives, and it's called the Mideast Bomb Squad. So that's what I rep when I do my music. So yeah, MEBS Music. That is just a website that I've created so that we have a hub that we can use to promote all of our stuff. So the singles will now be exclusively coming out on that website. If you want to access any of the music, or if you want to, there's links on the website to all of my social media, so you can reach me on socials through that website. And I'm also eventually gonna start posting my show dates and any merchandise that we come up with. It's all going to be available on that site. So mebsmusic.com is how you can pretty much access everything.
Hey, that is lit. And I think that's a dope idea on what y'all doing. That's dope.
Yeah.
Hey, the ones who know, the ones who don't,
hopefully, hopefully, people feel the same way you feel, and if you want it, you can find it.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Right there. He told y'all the website. Make sure y'all go check it out. Yes. So, okay, we got new music coming and putting out. You got music out. How about shows? Are you hitting the stage anytime soon?
Yeah. I'm about to hit Dion and see what type of shows they got coming up. I just recently did like 3 shows. I performed at the Hillside Arts Festival.
Nice.
I did a feature performance at the Pride show with Farrah Fitted.
Okay.
And what's that third? The Forge Winery. I did a show recently at the Forge Winery, just recently for my girl Crystal's birthday. Shout out to Crystal.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I forgot. That was just the other day, y'all. Like,
Yeah.
it was lit. We had fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like it's about the people that's in the room at the end of the day. You know what I mean? For good vibes. I don't care if it's 10,000, 2, 5, 50. It don't matter. As long as it's good vibes, that's what makes it lit.
Exactly.
So, that was definitely dope. And shout out to Crystal, y'all. Y'all know Crystal's part of my reality show. So I had to pop out support her, support her for her birthday. And I'm glad I did because it was dope. It was super dope.
Vibe for sure.
Yeah. So, again, you told us about the car accident, which I'm so glad you were able to recover from that and keep going, because a lot of times people go through things like that and they just stop doing what they were doing, which is understandable because it's a lot. But I'm glad that you did keep going. You're putting music out. You continue to put music out, and you're about to hit the stages again. So I know I'm excited for it. But how about for you? Do you feel like after, for instance, the accident, it's easier or harder to stay focused with the music as an artist?
So I kind of went through a little period where it was a little harder for me to focus during the aftermath of, what I'm saying, what happened. It kind of took me a while to jump back into the creative headspace.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it felt good. Like the last few shows I did, it felt good. Like there was definitely some anxiety because when you stop for a while, there can be, it kind of feels, and then you getting over something like I went through. So there was definitely some anxiety getting back on the stage, but
yeah,
it's I pretty much get anxious before the stage every time. So it's kind of like a old friend. You know what I'm saying? Like like that happens to me literally every time before I step on the stage, and then as soon as I'm on the stage, it goes away. It's weird.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's definitely crazy. But I know what you mean, especially as an artist. It's just this feeling you get, this energy booster you get. It's almost like you're charging the whole time, and then once you get on stage, it's like ding.
Yep.
Fully charged.
Exactly.
and it's ready to be used, and then you just go hard. I don't know. It's a different type of feeling. Now, with being a music artist, though, when you first start compared to when you've been doing it for a while, there's things that you learn, there's challenges. What is one thing you wish you knew about the game before really getting into it and learning it later down the line?
I wish I knew at the beginning that the independent route was something that was so easy, was so attainable. Like I used to think that you had to be signed by somebody. You had to, go and meet the right person who was gonna do such and such and such for you. Now I'm realizing like there's a whole path that you can take independent if you know the right people and you know the right, avenues to take.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
yeah, I wish I had known that from the start, because we probably would have moved in a completely different direction. Like, you know what I'm saying? We hit a few bumps earlier on, and if we'd have been on a different type of mindset from the start,
it would have been different.
yeah, I don't regret even the bumps, because you fall, you learn something.
Yeah.
So we basically just been chalking those failures up to education. Like, okay, well, we learned we can't do it that way.
Right.
Let's figure out how to make it shake some other type of way.
That part. Yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely agree with you on that one. And plus, it's always a game where you live and you learn, as you go. But I do find that one really interesting because, there's times when you're like, dang, I wish I would have knew that from the beginning. It could have saved me from this and that. And then there's a lot of things you kind of wish, at least for me, I wish there was a lot of things I did not know. Like for instance, and since we're being real, we're all still trying to make it and everything. But the one thing I wish I did not know was what really goes down in Hollywood before I made
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Between all of everything that's going on, and then they dropped a list. I'm just going to say a list. And the names that were on that list just made me like, these are people some of us looked up to, and it's like, oh my gosh. So where I'm coming from, what it is, okay, well, if I blow up, this is what I have to look forward to. I worked this hard for that. Like, I'm confused, so it kind of just put a damper in it. And that's one thing I wish I didn't.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I agree. But that's a lot of the big reason why we're pivoting and moving in the direction we're moving now. I had a similar discussion with Dundada and Dion, and we was like, yo, all of this craziness happening in Hollywood right now. See, that's exactly why, Dundada built a team around me. Him and Dion really built a team around people that I don't have to be looking over my shoulder when I'm being creative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now we're moving into a position where we can control what's put out. We can control the narrative. We can control, all of the aspects of the creativity from start to finish. And that is really surreal, because like you said, like it takes a certain amount of bravery to speak your piece on the mic, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people will try to hinder that, you know what I'm saying? Like I had problems getting that video on YouTube. They kept taking it down. They took it down like 4 or 5 times because they claimed that it was graphic content, or it was you know what I'm saying, it wasn't suitable to watch on streaming services. Like I had to I had to send messages to YouTube and like appeal the board and everything to get that video on YouTube, because they kept taking it down, citing illegal activity or graphic content, or things like that.
And that aggravates me. Not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but that aggravates me, because if they feel that way, that's the whole message right there. Like, yes, it is too graphic. Absolutely. It is too much. Absolutely. But that's how we feel all the time.
Exactly, and that's what I had to basically tell them. I had to go through a whole appeals process because I'm telling them like that's by design. It's supposed to be graphic. And as
Right.
far as they told me I had illegal content, I was like, that's nothing in that video is illegal content. That's all news reels and footage that's real life. That's real life news. That's not
Right.
like something that I'm like creating for this video. Like all of that happened. That's real life. That's history of us in this country. So
Yeah.
it was there's always going to be someone that's going to try to hinder your process or like try to
Always.
put a box around you, and that having the right team around you really helps with that,
Yeah.
because I don't have to worry about any weird freaky Hollywood things while I'm doing what I'm doing. And
Right.
even the hurdles that I do have to get past, I have a very reliable team around me to help me do that. So I definitely feel blessed in that regard.
Yes, yes. And shout out to you, shout out to your team. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing because it's working. And the music's already dope. And like you said, you got a dope team. You got Dion, you got Don Dada, plus other people. You got us over here at Hot XX Mag Online Radio. And all the supporters that's out there too. The people who tuned in today when they could have been doing anything else. You know what I mean? So that's what it's really about, is just keep pushing, which I know you will. And I know people that are tuning in would love to keep up with what you got going on, because it don't stop here. Okay, it never stops. So let them know, where could they follow you on social media?
All right, so at the real Jay Biggz, at the real JBIGGZ, always two G's and a Z, never Biggs with a S. At the real Jay Biggz. That's how you can reach me on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. It's just Jay Biggz. However, it's not spelled right because Facebook is weird about their name regulations, so they made me
Yeah.
spell the JAY. It's really just JBIGGZ. But
Mm-hmm.
for Facebook, they needed an AY at the end. So you can follow me on Jay Biggz on Facebook. You can also reach all of my social media through the website that I just gave y'all. So once again, the website is www.mebsmusic.com.
Yeah.
www.mebsmusic.com. Anything going on with the Mideast Bomb Squad will be found on that site.
There you go. Okay, period. Make sure that y'all go follow him on social media. Not later, but right now. And y'all know, if you're not following me, follow your girl, Hot XX Mag Online Radio. But before we go, do you have any special shout outs you want to give tonight?
Absolutely. I want to shout out to everybody that has made what I'm doing now possible. Biggest shout out to Fat Dundada. Pop, I love you. I appreciate you always being in my corner, keeping all the negativity at bay, building the team around me. I've got mad love for you. I'm saying that now on this
Yes.
interview, and I will be saying that forever, eternally. Also, Dion Dupree, same thing. Appreciate you, man. It's all love. I appreciate everything you've done for me. Shout out to my team. Shout out to Farrah Fitted. Shout out to Tina Goods for being featured on the project. Shout out to Folkland Los, Tyree Drake, Big Just, Billy
Big
Rock.
Just.
Two of the dopest producers ever in the world helped me with all the music on the project. Shout out to Fourth Disciple for mastering the whole project, getting it sounding real crispy. You know what I'm saying? He used to be with Wu-Tang, so it's dope. Shout out to Paradise Gray, one of the baddest mentors ever. He's a hip hop legend and he loves my music. It's crazy. But shout out to Chief Ikana for getting me all the exposure she's gotten me and all the opportunities she's gotten me to perform at all these festivals. The Hillside Arts Festival, I appreciate them for that. I know I'm forgetting some people, but I love y'all anyway. Like, y'all know who y'all are. Like, shout out to everybody that has even a little bit been involved in anything that I'm doing, because I wouldn't be me without y'all. And I love y'all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Salute to you. Definitely got to download these songs. Yeah, because I want it in my car. And I like the song, so I'm definitely going to play it in the car. And then let me know too when you do put it on the website. That way I can share and let people know to go tune in, listen to it. All right,
I
good stuff.
will. Oh, and what am I even thinking, man? Shout out to Tara Jackson and Hot X Online Mag Radio, man. Like,
Thank you.
it's up, yo. We doing it. Like,
Yeah.
only forward from here, yo. So I
And,
definitely appreciate all the love that I get from all of you guys, and yeah, we just gonna keep it moving.
yes, definitely keeping it moving. This will not be the last time that y'all see him on the show. We're gonna have him back on the show again. Okay. And hopefully we'll be able to like stream the project maybe or something like that. That may be dope.
Yeah, that would be dope for sure.
Yeah, like a little listening party.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yes, y'all gotta stay tuned for that. I don't know if y'all ready for that.
So next time, I'm bringing the whole project with me. That's what's up.
Yes, that'll be dope. We can have a whole vibe session.
Sure.
Yes. Well, I appreciate you coming live on the show. Again, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow him on social media. And that's it for tonight, you guys. We out of here. If you're driving home, make sure you get home safe. If you're at home, get some rest. Okay. It's good to grind, but you got to get your rest. Okay. Rest the mind, rest the soul. Get back up and do it again.
Sure.
Yes. So again, I appreciate you coming live on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. That's it for guys. That's it for tonight, you guys. We out of here. Peace.